This is how you buy a vehicle from across the country. I posted this truck in a Deal or No Deal video I did before. It's from Woodland, Washington, and I found it about 27 minutes after it was posted, I believe. So I've been looking for quite a few weeks, and this came up in the location I was looking at, and seemed like a good price and everything like that. I was looking over the West Coast because most stuff around me in Cincinnati is rusted out. And I was looking for something with OG paint like this. It does have a little rocker rust, but it's not bad. Anyways, it was posted for $4,000, which is a really good price for this. Solid truck, needs interior work. So I messaged him to get some more information. He gave me some more pictures of the inside, the outside, underneath, etc. All looked good, all looked like it was what he's saying it was. So next step was to verify that this truck has a clean title and the title matches the vehicle. So he sent me a picture of the title, he sent me a picture of the VIN tag on the truck, and they matched. During this time as well, I expressed how I was a out-of-state buyer and I liked the price. I wasn't going to negotiate with him because it was a good price. Part of the difficulty with buying a vehicle out of state like this from across the country is a lot of sellers don't want to deal with you. They rather a local transaction because it's just easier. But this guy had done something like this before for a buyer in Michigan years back, and he luckily was able to work with me. He saw that I was seriously interested. So I was totally willing to give his asking price because it was a good deal again, and so next step was sending him a check. He gave me his address, and to make sure that this guy was legit, I looked up his address on county records to make sure that he owned the house that he gave me the address to. And his name on Facebook was the same as the owner of that house, so that was good. Also, over the phone, he mentioned how he wasn't going to meet me at a Walmart parking lot, but instead at his house because he didn't want to deal with any BS. So that was cool for me to see that, he was willing to bring someone to his house. This was before he knew I was an out-of-state buyer. So that gave me more confidence that he was legit and not a scammer. Another thing I looked at was his commerce profile on Marketplace, and he had other cars and trucks for sale. He mentioned to me over the phone how he was like a car guy. He just wanted to get rid of some of them. So that gave me more confidence, along with checking his profile, pictures, and things like that, just to make sure he seemed normal. So I sent the bank check overnight, and he got it, deposited it, called me back, said, all right, good to go. So that was another big relief there. For these types of transactions, you can set up an escrow account, but a lot of these guys, older, he doesn't want to be messing around with, complicated things like that. He just wants as simple of a transaction as possible, and that's what I was trying to do for him, along with making sure he was not a scammer with all those previous things I said. So with this case, with the information I had, it worked out. Next case was getting it shipped. So I asked around first to try to get like a smaller company to do the shipping. So I looked up brokers on Google, who is linked with the central dispatch board, which drivers bid on jobs like this to ship. Got a driver, he came, picked it up, and now it should be coming within a week. So I'm super pumped. It seems like it's going through. We'll see how the truck is when it comes.